boarding requested. Do you want to board crew? Passengers bus is coming.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Passengers boarding starting.
Locking gear.
Passengers bus is coming. Passengers boarding starting.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, guess who is back again? Flying some aeroplanes around the world for no reason. I mean, why is... Oh, I don't want to hear any So I did a bit of a mistake right here in this stream. And let me just explain what I did wrong. So hold on, let me just start this already. It doesn't really matter. So my mistake was that I turned on like low latency mode. So if you donate, which no one will do. Anyway, if you do, your donation will pop up right here on this because it's like no latency, no delays at all. Oh my god, oh no, I turned on the emergency alarm. Okay. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Swiss is one is back at it again, and for no reason we're flying Ryanair in the Caribbean. I kind of figured right now here in the Caribbean, it's kind of, you know, getting a little bit close to trouble because there is like this hurricane here. I mean, here we are at Marigot, which is actually St. Martin, so Princess Juliana Airport is right there, and we're not far away from a huge hurricane, and I really hope that it won't actually hit any proper coastal area. I mean, I don't know about how it's gonna, you know, develop over the next few days. It might as well just hit the US at some point because it's like traveling northwest, and it might actually just hit the US a little bit. Well, it will definitely affect some of the Bahamas here, like for example Monday. Like the hurricanes are always a long time coming, right? So Cockburn Town, that cock will burn, holy moly. Anyway, this is the situation right now. We can kind of really tell the weather is a bit mixed out here, and it is a little bit windy, a little bit crosswindy in fact. Good thing is that Ryanair's turnaround times are quick. As you can see, we have already loaded the bagage. Why is there a random person? What in the world is this? Hello! Hey, infinite butter.
Butter donated $2. Hey Swiss, I just watched your Jalef's video.
Thanks. So, I mean, look at the woman. Is the woman good? What in the world's going on? Can you see that? I just wanted to like kind of zoom in. What in the world's going on here? What is that? Hello? Why is she broken? She's completely broken, turns out. Look at that. What? Does it get fixed when you get closer to the woman? Not really. Hello, Miro? Alright, I will do that. What in the world? She's missing an arm!
Hey Swiss, nice to be here again. Check DMs, please.
I mean, she's not even missing arms. She's missing legs and arms. She's missing everything. I mean, I'm all in for accessibility, you know, and making sure people, you know, that is a little odd. Why is she broken like that? That's a little... yeah, let's just not care about that. Welcome to the PNVG 737. As you can see, we already have the battery turned on. Let's go ahead and close that flap right here and just, you know, turn on the APU. So how are you guys doing? It is really hot right now in Europe. It's like very hot, so you can definitely hear the AC running full power in the background. How bro looks like after eating 10 Big Macs. What do you mean? Your mic sounds glitchy. Does it sound glitchy? Sounds glitchy. No, it doesn't sound glitchy. Shut the hell up. Everyone's just trolling nowadays. Why can't you stop trolling? All right, let's go ahead and put this into nav mode, which is fine. I mean, let's just get the GPS going. We will probably need a GPS approach. I haven't really looked at the weather right now. Once again, this is the current time, and yeah, there's a big hurricane coming nearby, and that will be very interesting for the entire central, what do you call this region? Not really. Caribbean is only down here, isn't it? Anyway, looking good. We've got some McDonald's alert here. The APU isn't turning on, which is a bit worrying. Come on, turn on APU. Don't be shy, APU. Well, we can already kind of work on what we got going on here. So let's just listen, see if we got Georgina or something. Hello, Georgina? I don't know if she's here. She'll probably be annoying as hell, as always. I hate her.
Oh, hey, Captain. Just living the dream back here, you know? Ready to serve up some bubbly and smiles? Welcome aboard Ryanair Flight PMDG 738. departing from the lovely city of St. Louis, USA.
No.
And heading to the breathtaking city of Atlantis, Bermuda. We're currly cruising at 37
Like,
cupcakes
she's
per
just
altitude.
wrong
And
about
it's a
everything
toasty 14
all the
megabytes
time. I
outside.
can't
Buckle
believe
up,
it.
Because it's going to be a wild ride.
What?
Follow me on Instagram at SI_Georgina. Leave a comment
Aw,
after we
Simbri
finish.
Vallis is incorrect. Let's not care about that then. We might want to care about... Oh god, why is this always so annoying? Why does it always disconnect Simbrief all the time? Like, I keep having to do it. It's just insane. Stupid Simbrief. Alright, yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's just get that, because I kind of updated my... Look, the alias is this one, though, or is the alias... Like, for some reason, Simbrief has two things... Like, it has... First of all, it has... What is my Simbrief name? I think it's looking for the name and not the actual pilot ID. Oh, yeah, great. All right, let's just enter that in. Save preferences. Preferences were set. Okay, request data from Simbrief. So we got our flight plan going. We're flying to another Caribbean island right here. We're going to do an interesting approach into that island. It has an RNAV approach, but a very short runway. But we'll definitely look into that. Let's see if we can still get a data link fail. Why is there still a McDonald's alert playing? I actually have no idea about this airplane. Okay, perfect. So this is all we want. We've got the OFP. We've got this. We've got that. We've got everything that we need. And it's now time to enter in our route into our aeroplane. By the way, has the APU fired up by now? It still hasn't. Is our APU, like, semi-broken? Why is the APU not turning on? That is actually quite worrying. Our APU isn't turning on. We've got low oil pressure alert on the APU. APU is not turning... Hello? Fix that mic. Fix that mic. Fix that mic. What's wrong with the mic? What's wrong with the mic? There's nothing wrong with the mic. The mic is completely... There's nothing wrong with the mic. I can't even trust you. I can't even trust you. Shut the hell up. Yeah, the microphone is totally okay. Shut the hell up. Why is this plane not turning on? God damn it. The fuel's on. Engine valve closed. Why is it all closed? Help. The mic is not broken. Shut the hell up. It's not laggy either. Come on, give me some fuel.
Adrian donated 25 Norwegian kroner. What's the best airport scenery for MSFS?
I don't know. It's probably some sort of Oslo by Aerosoft or something like that. Come on! The mic is not... It's working! Nothing is working, actually. My microphone is broken. The airplane won't work? That's very... Honestly, that's kind of weird. What's wrong? It's cutting out. The mic is laggy. Mic quality low-key buns. It's cutting out. The mic is laggy. Mic quality low-key buns. This is why I don't stream, because nothing ever works. The APU doesn't work. Certainly doesn't. I don't really know why. Something I could try to do is just FS actions, and then we can go PMDG set out state load and make apron right there on. So that guy stands on the apron, and that turns on the APU. It doesn't actually turn on the APU. It just magically is... Ah, that's because the ground power is on. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. This plane isn't actually working. We haven't even started and I'm already failing. PMDG setup. State load. Hangar. Taxi. Apron. Climb. Cold and dark. Apron long. Oh, this is so annoying. Oh my god. Now it's turning on for some reason. For actually no reason, it's actually now deciding to work. So yes, I've enjoyed 11 days of not streaming, and this is why I actually became quite, you know, relaxed. I didn't have any high blood pressure, but it's all coming back within just one stream. Come on now, put on the navs. And as you can see, the APU is actually turning on now, finally. We're working through some issues here. All is okay. All is fine. All is good. We've got no issues. We've got no worries. Everything's good. Shut the hell up. Alright? Alright. So So, I'm just waiting for the APU to become available, and we can already set up the FMC again. Please, position to set it up. Yes. Yes. Route. Flight plan request. Yes. SimBrief route. Yes, look at that. We've got the SimBrief route. Select fuel. Select route. Set payload. Wonderful. We have done everything we need to do. Look at that. Now this airplane is finally turning on. We've got the APU available. Let's get rid of the ground power, and everything is fine. Everything. You guys are just very quick to be complain. Maybe I'm actually the one who's quick to complain, isn't it? FS actions. Why is it? Oh my. Ground services. So release the ground power. All is well. Georgina can hear me. Everyone can hear me. All is absolutely fine. Now let's set this aside, and this is Simlink isn't on, which is very annoying. Shush. So as you can see, this is going to be our route. We're flying from Princess Juliana in quite some crosswind. We're going to do quite an interesting takeoff here above the mountain, as always. You know, that's very interesting. And then we'll do an even more interesting arrival into that other airport that I don't even know. Like, it's called Fat Hogs Bay. Is that describing the ladies on the beach? I have no idea. All is fine. Let's go ahead and open airport comms, and then we want to listen into ATIS 127.65. Okay. 127.12. Why? Okay. Can I just talk about who designed the Microsoft Flight Simulator so that when you try to actually do something, and that is, for example, change the VHF, why is it that the whole text is blocking the VHF itself? This can be super annoying. I'm just here to complain. 127.65. Let's try that. So all is good. Also, you have to zoom in so that the VHF inner frequency doesn't actually block your frequency.
Ions scattered at 1600
Okay.
feet. Temperature 30.
That's hot.
Dew point 28. QNH 1012.
12.
Transition level 70. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Okay.
Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information November. Princess Juliana International Airport. Information November.
Okay.
2100 Zulu.
Okay.
Arriving and departing runway 10.
Okay, runway 10.
Wind
as always.
010 at 6. Visibility 10.
All's good.
Sky
Let's
conditions.
go ahead and talk clearance
Scattered
delivery.
at
121.65.
1600 feet. Temperature 30.
Also, 121.65. Oh my god, please. Oh, I need to zoom in all the way in order to set up the frequency. God damn it. All right. Juliana delivery. Good day. Reiner 001. Request IFR clearance to. I don't know what the place is called. Tango Uniform Papa Juliet. The good thing is you can just read the ICAO code in normal ATC. I have no idea what this is called.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
We've got like different names every time. Terrence B. Letsum International. Okay, great. Terrence B. Letsum International. I love that. Very simplistic. I like how they're keeping it very simple. You know, this is perfect.
Ryanair 001. Information Oscar is current. Cleared to be filed via the BOPAT 2 departure. Then is filed. Departure runway 10. Initial climb to 4000. Departure on 128.9er. 5 squawk 4245.
That was quick. Thanks for being quick, sir. Okay, Ryanair 001 cleared to Tango Uniform Papa Juliet. Runway 10, information Oscar is current. BOPAT 2 departure, initial climb 4000, departure frequency 128.905. Squawk 425. Correction, 4245. Good. Very good. So let's go ahead and set up and runway right now. So
Ryanair 001, read back correct. Tower is on 118.76 flight, sir.
Roger, 118.75. Ryanair 001, thank you. Perfect. All right. He's fast. He's a quick man. You know. Runway 10. Perfect. And we can do an departure.
Boarding has started, and the first passengers are aboard the plane.
Why is there no departures? Huh? Oh my god, please don't say you're
Oh my
absolutely
gosh.
broken again.
Welcome aboard Ryanair
Shut
flight
the hell up.
AMG 738.
What in the world?
Flying
Something
from
is
fabulous
clearly
Princess
wrong.
Juliana
Hello?
International Airport to the
It's got no runways.
International Airport. We're
What?
so excited to have you with us today. Please
Load?
take your seats according to your boarding passes.
Huh?
And don't forget to stow your hand luggage.
What is
over the
wrong
bins
with
or
this
under the
plane? It's
seats in
already
front.
broken and we haven't even started
Just give a
off.
shout to our amazing crew and we'll be right there to assist you. And hey, follow me on Instagram
What?
at
Jonathan Martins, how you doing, Jay
Leave a
Martins?
comment after we land.
Please, Goon, on straight. Stop. I'm not even gonna read chat anymore because of your stupid messages. I don't know. Something is clearly wrong. I don't know. This is like genuinely broken. Oh, now it's working for no reason. Bopat 2 via Juice. We've got Juice, and that's all we need. Perfect. Yeah. All right. All's fine. Performance initialization. Why hasn't it got that? Anyway, 14,000 feet is going to be our cruising altitude. Yes, we're gonna climb to very low altitude to feel all that turbulence and make those passengers suffer. Great. Let's actually do the reserves. I don't know. Probably something. Probably 0. I'm just gonna enter 0 as always. This is such a short flight. It really doesn't matter. Do we have enough fuel on board? Yeah, we have 26% of fuel. Yeah, that's totally fine. Oh wait, I didn't even get my cost index. Yep. All right, the cost index is 44. Whatever the hell that means. Hello, you're aviation guy. Wow, you're become a member. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Don't forget to join my member Discord server. We have a lot of fun there. Condition altitude is 7,000 though. Hello, how you doing? How's everybody? It's nice to see everyone back. And one limit. I have no idea. I genuinely just pretend to like but that's probably how it works in real life. People don't just do this or they do this. It's fine. Take off and then flaps 1.5. Perfect. And this is gonna be our speeds. I think. No idea. Don't care. It's a long enough runway. It doesn't matter. We're realism, ladies and gentlemen. Turn on the flight directors and see if we can already get the LNAV to work. No. Okay. I mean, you know, it's all fine. So what I want to do now is I want to prepare for pushback and departure, which will close all the doors, removing the stairs. So I can remove the stairs, please. You've put in new stairs now. Why is this why is this so useless? All right, come on. Anyway, all is fine. Menu, FS actions, doors close, ground services, chocks remove. Yes, please do that, and then it should be fine. All right, perfect. I spend €2 Goon for me, bro. Dude, Goon, like that is like a dead thing. You don't say that anymore. That's just embarrassing.
On this, Goon for me, bro.
But I know what you mean. Like, it's kind of broke. Like, the audio is a little bit choppy for no reason. I don't even know why that is. Why is it so choppy? Maybe this is just me being choppy. I don't know. All right. Juliana Tower, good day. Reiner 001 at Gate Bravo 1. Request pushback. Let's do it. That stair is rolling away. Goodbye, stair. Look at this cruise ship out there.
Ryanair 001, pushback approved, face southwest.
Face southwest, Ryanair 001. So what we want to do is probably go there. What does quick edit pushback do for us? Parking editor, okay. And we want to go southwest. So we're going to put that boy, which is, wow, that only takes forever to set up. Oh, that is like more than just annoying. That is actually painful. Why is it so slow? Hello? Oh no, that's enter slew. I've just entered slew mode. Oh shoot. Okay, all's fine. Come on, go faster. No. Just work. That should be good.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes released. They don't speak like that on the island, by the way. Okay. Park brake release. Park brake. Park. should already release the...
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start the engine up. Come on. All's fine. Yes, we're starting up the engine. So, right engine should be turning on. And it is. It's working. It's working fine. It's working fine. Right engine turning on. Perfect. Rhino 001.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Welcome aboard Ryanair flight PMDG
We're doing good.
738, flying from the fabulous Princess Juliana International Airport in the magical land of Atlantis.
It's not
to the
Atlantis.
stunning Terrence B. Lettsom International Airport in Bermuda. We're
Okay.
currently pushing back from the gate, and
Alright.
we have a super exciting flight ahead of us, covering a distance of 85 marshmallows.
Oh my
Our
god.
estimated time en route is 29 minutes and 40 seconds, cruising at a delightful altitude of 14,000 jelly beans. Let me introduce you to our amazing crew today. We have
Amazing?
the
You
fabulous
sure it's
Emma,
amazing?
the charming Liam, the delightful Sophia, and the ever-so-funny Noah. And of course, flying the skies today is our captain, Swiss 001.
That's right.
And our first officer, Bilby.
That's right.
Now, let's talk safety, shall we?
I know who
Fasten your
Bilby is
seatbelt,
though. He's not
slide the
here.
metal end into the buckle until you
She,
hear a click,
it's an
and to
imaginary
release it,
friend of hers,
just
it seems.
lift the buckle. Easy peasy, right? In case of an
Yeah.
emergency, oxygen masks will drop down from above. Pull the mask towards you, place it over your nose
Alright,
and mouth,
perfect. Turning on
and
the
breathe
engines.
normally. Don't
Flaps,
worry,
1-5.
you'll look fabulous. And if we
Shut
need
up.
to use the swim vests,
Perfect.
they're located under your
Please set
seat.
parking brakes.
Just pull
Please
them
set
out,
parking brakes. Why do you have a
and it's
Spanish
like
accent?
the
Waiting
red
your
tabs.
confirmation for our
Remember,
engine start.
in the unlikely
All right,
event
engine
of an
started up good.
evacuation, please
Let's
leave your
get
luggage
off.
behind.
Get away.
We have 2
I wanna
emergency
fly.
exits at the front,
You can
and 2
disconnect.
at the back of the
Or I can
cabin,
disconnect.
and 2 more over
All right,
the wings.
perfect. All's good.
To reach them,
LNAV
just
on.
follow the glowing exit
It
signs,
doesn't work, which
and
is a
don't
bit of a
forget to
problem.
count the rows
LNAV
to your
on.
nearest exit.
No, it works.
All right,
That's no
folks,
problem.
sit
4,000
back,
feet, please.
relax, and enjoy the ride. And hey, follow me on Instagram at SI_Georgina. Leave a comment after we land.
I will not.
Captain, the cabin is ready for departure.
Wonderful. All right, perfect. We're looking great. So, perfect. All's good.
Unlocking gear.
Unlocking gear. Perfect. And APU off. No, not off. Start. And we want the packs to be on so we can get some aircon in here. Perfect. We're looking good. We're looking great. I think. Maybe. Perfect.
Tow track disconnected.
Tow truck
Bypass
disconnected.
being removed.
Okay. Prince Juliana Tower. Rhino 001 ready for taxi.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
We've got a fuel alert before we can start off. Are we leaking fuel, dude? No. Get
Ryanair
off.
001. Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi 10 via Alpha 001. Perfect. We've got a takeoff configuration warning, probably because the park brake's still on. I'm having a hard time actually disconnecting. Shut up. You're good. You're looking good. We just did a smooth landing, it seems. Alright. Okay, let's take off. So, we're going to take off runway 10 and do a crazy one. So, what that means is we're going to... Let's open the chart right now. Oh, BOPAT 2 is actually... We can open the chart right here. We're going to do a crazy one. We're going to climb 4,000 feet here to BOPAT. No worries. We're taxiing a little quick. We're going to do an immediate right turn after departure, which is going to be very interesting because we're immediately going to maybe hand fly it or turn on the autopilot so it does it itself, which is going to be very interesting. Let's set park brake to route rejected takeoff, and flaps are set. We shouldn't have a takeoff alert when we don't. Looking good. We are already here on the holding point of runway 10. Tower, Ryanair 001, holding point Alpha, runway 10, ready for departure. We've got Maho Beach in front of us, and they're ready to see us fly out of here. They don't really often see a
Ryanair
Ryanair.
001. Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi 10 via Alpha, Ryanair 01. Oh, good, no, don't give full power yet. Don't give full power yet. Look at this. We're doing a speedy departure. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do, look at that. Full power now. Runway 10 identified. That is an extremely safe thing to do. We're looking at short turnaround times here. 80 knots, airspeed alive. Cross check on both instruments. On all instruments, in fact. And rotate. Let's go ahead and do a crazy one. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we can tell a little bit of windy situation. It's probably going to get worse when we arrive. And speech, positive rate and grab. Look at that. Beautiful.
Ryanair 001, you are not cleared to take off. Advise when ready to copy a phone number for possible pilot deviation.
No, we were clear to take off, I think. Runners 01. Okay, wonderful. And flaps 2, 1, and we're doing a crazy right turn. Alright, were we not clear for takeoff? I'm sorry if we weren't. Look at that speedy departure.
Ryanair 001, contact departure.
Contact departure, Ryanair 001. We were clear to take off, I think. So we're doing good. We're doing great. Wonderful. So let's set this up. And
Ryanair 001, contact departure on 128.
General departure, good day. Ryanair 001, 3,000 feet, climbing to 4,000 feet. Look at that. We're looking great. We've done the best departure in the world. And what I'm going to do now is hold our altitude
Ryanair 001, Juliana departure, radar contact. Climb flight level 140, direct BOPAT.
Climb flight level 140, direct BOPAT. So Ryanair 001. Oh, it wants us to climb. Very good. We might want to turn on our TCAS in a sec. But, yeah, so what I want to do now is turn on flight level change and put that on so the thing starts climbing now. Wonderful. So, I want the altitude 140, and then we're going to do a quick. Look at that. This plane, I don't know, it's probably quite empty fuel-wise, which is why the performance is so crazy. Alright, so let's turn on right now, just quickly.
Ryanair 001, expect the RNAV runway 25 approach into Beef Island.
I expect RNAV runway 25 approach to Beef Island, Ryanair 01. Beef Island. We got beef over there. Okay, let's turn on the transponder. That might be a good idea. And turn on the traffic as well. That might be a good idea too, because there's traffic all over the place. And what I want to do now, maybe, does the weather radar work now? Have they made that work? So, auto. Might be on, mightn't be on. Not sure. Alright, since we're about to reach our transition altitude, I'm just going to turn it on. It doesn't really matter. Perfect. All's good. Goon 001. Beef 00. No. You're okay. Look at that. We're nicely climbing. This thing has quite the performance today. What's going on? This thing is crazy. Let's turn off the landing gear, which sounds wrong to say. I don't even know why you do that. We have a little bit of windy situation. We can already start planning our arrival into our arrival airport. Probably RNAV Alpha or RNAV. Let's do RNAV 25. And yeah. Let's use RNAV 25. Look at that. So how are you guys doing? How have you been enjoying the week? I was on the island of Mallorca, just, relaxing a little bit for once. I never do that. So, my weather radar is on now. So I was relaxationing. So, did you miss me or something like that? Sure hope you did. Let me stroke your beef. Eurowings review. Eurowings, dude, I'm having so much beef with the Lufthansa group. Like, every time I fly Lufthansa, I get delays. Like, I know, like, flying into Frankfurt Airport, that can be very delayful. Flying into the Mallorca Airport, that can be delayful. On the flight to Mallorca, I had a 2-hour delay. On the flight back, I had a 2.5-hour flight delay. How can you keep being so delayed? And, like, the problem is, like, in the EU, you get your, like, some money for,
Dear guests,
for being delayed. You get up to 600 euros for a delay. And like I'm in a huge beef with Lufthansa. For example, I had a technical delay on a Lufthansa flight on an Airbus A380 from Munich to Boston. A 4-hour delay, which caused me not to be able to use the train anymore, but I had to book a car because the trains wouldn't go. So I was genuinely in a disadvantage for arriving at a completely different time of day. You know, and I told Lufthansa, so here's the situation. The captain called out. They didn't have the technical documents from a recent inspection, and that's why they had to change aircraft. We had to change to a new Airbus A380, and so that caused a 4-hour delay, which is a typical reasoning to say, okay, you need to reimburse the passenger, but they are denying that they are of cause because, for example, if you have bad weather going on, the airline can say, okay, this is not our responsibility. For example, bad weather or a terrorist attack, something like that. It's like you don't get reimbursed for that. But in terms of like when there's a technical issue, a planning issue, which happened, you have to pay the passenger. And so what I'm gonna have to do, because they denied my claim, is I'm gonna have to sue Lufthansa, and I'm gonna have to vlog it. I'm gonna have to make a vlog of me suing Lufthansa and being in court there. And everyone's just mad, and it's just like useless because like they deny every claim at this point now, and I'm having huge issues always with this airline. Why? Why do I have to sue them? Like, dude, I'm obviously in the right. The plane was delayed 4.5 hours, dude. And I arrived at a significantly different time of day, dude. And this is why, like, I'm a bit mad because I wish Ryanair would still fly to Frankfurt. They don't, because Lufthansa told the Frankfurt airport that if Ryanair was still be able to fly into Frankfurt airport, they would remove their hub from Frankfurt. They would remove their headquarters because they would be mad. And because of that threat, Frankfurt told Ryanair, okay, you can't fly in here anymore. That's generally what happened. And I wish Ryanair would still fly to Frankfurt because they are the most on-time airline in Europe. I have never had an issue with Ryanair, and I would pick flying Ryanair over all the standard airlines every day because it's a airline that just makes sense. They have 737s, so if anything goes wrong, they serious. Hello. No, I don't have to. But like, this is so annoying. Like, is that really customer service happening in court? Just for 600 euros?
Ryanair 001, whenever you'd like, descend flight level 060.
Whenever I'd like to send flight level 060, Ryanair 001. What's wrong with the stream, dude? Is it laggy as hell?
Relax, and enjoy the ride. And hey, follow me on Instagram at
Ryanair 001, descend altitude 6,000 feet at your discretion, QNH 1011.
It's not that bad, is it? It's not laggy. Shut up. So yeah, the current Lufthansa situation is, I'm genuinely disappointed because like, I feel like they are trained to, the customer service is trained to have their nose up here and to be like all conceited about being the premium German airline, but yet they're very poorly on time. They just never. It was a massive lag. I apologize about that. That shouldn't be happening. Maybe my MacBook, who's streaming all this, is a bit of a problem. Actually, what might be a problem is that was, by the way, the shortest cruising time in the world. But what might be a problem, genuinely, is that I'm sending this stream to YouTube at 1440p, but YouTube is not able to actually send it in 1440p because I turned on low latency because I'm an idiot. Blah, blah, blah. Bros seduce the Lufthansa CEO. No. But like, Lufthansa doesn't care. It's just a shame. Your audio is clipping really bad. That shouldn't be happening. I really don't know why that is happening.
Gaming LXG donated £2.
But I know what you mean.
Your audio is clipping really bad.
Okay, let's try it like that. Am I still alive? Am I still alive? I should be live now. Is the audio fixed? It should be live. Should be good. Should be good. Test. I don't know. It might be fixed now. I'm really sorry. Oh, is it better now? Oh, I'm so sorry though. That it hadn't worked out. Oh my God, we need to do. Let's do 250 knots right now.
Captain, cabin is ready.
Right. So yeah, this is like my.
Oh my gosh.
That's like the
Ladies and
big
gentlemen, we
thing
are now
with
starting our
Lufthansa.
final
Like,
into the fabulous
it's a shame because like I like most of the crew, and I'm friends with pilots and everything, and it's just a shame that the customer service is so bad. Like, it's probably like the worst customer service in the world. Like, it's I don't know. I don't like that. Anyway, we're coming in for a landing quite soon. I like that very much.
Ryanair 001, descend altitude 3000, turn left, heading 285 vectors for the RNAV runway 25 approach.
So what's there? Ryanair 001, descend 3000, turn left, heading 285 vectors for the RNAV runway 25 approach. Ryanair 01. Great, let's turn it on. So, microphone lagging a bit still. That is not good. Maybe the audio's glitching again. I'm sorry. I hope you can still hear me. That shouldn't be happening. Most sincere apologies about that. So yeah, that's like my big video plan. Cause like the thing is, like, over the past few flights I have had with, you know, the Lufthansa group, I've had like, there's like major flaws. And what I mean by that is, like, okay, when you're delayed, that's one thing. But if you're actively thinking that European laws are just suggestions for airlines, then that becomes a problem. What I mean by that is, and I'm not, I don't know, you guys have to decide on whether I'm being a crybaby about this, but for example, yesterday, I had a 2.5 hour delay on the ground of Palma de Mallorca Airport in the Mediterranean Sea. 2.5 hour delay. If your flight is delayed more than 2 hours, you have to provide snacks and drinks at the gate, you know, or a voucher at the gate, or like €7, €10 or something, where you can buy water, right? So you have to do that by EU law, and they didn't do that. The flight to Mallorca was also delayed by 2 hours. Guess what wasn't provided? A voucher or snacks or drinks. So like, Lufthansa keeps like this is like from personal experience. This is obviously all, it's like not statistical. This is just anecdotal. But like, you know, I can't say that it's okay to deny laws, right? Is that, or is it like just a crybaby thing? Like, I mean, obviously I didn't die of thirst. In fact, that was kind of nice. It was nice because I could extend my lunch, me knowing that the flight was going to be delayed. But like, you know what I mean? They know the law and regulations. They're relying on you, and no one else is pushing them on. Yeah. All right. So, is everything okay? Why did views drop by 100 people? Has anything gone wrong? So yeah, if you want to reliably arrive on time at your destination, then don't fly Ryanair. Isn't it a 6 hour by law in the EU? No, 6 hour delay would be insane. So that's not a cry to complain about. Doesn't insurance cover any expenses for delay if Lufthansa doesn't? I don't know. Probably not. You're on heading select. Yeah, because I'm getting radar vectors from the ATC. So yeah, that's kind of like I'd also, like, for example, at the Lufthansa, like, all right, I mean, this is like, Americans won't understand this, but EU passenger rights are pretty high, you know, high standard. Actually, it's pretty insane what passengers have rights. And like, for example, also, when your flight is delayed by more than 3 hours, the airline has to give the passengers a pamphlet, information about their rights, and for example, who to contact in terms of passenger like complaints. For example, in British Airways, I've been given that. On any other airline, I've been given that. But like, also on the Lufthansa delays, I have never been given that pamphlet, even though the EU laws regulates that and says you have to do it. It happened to me last year. It happened to me. Oh, okay.
Boeing donated $10.
Please don't.
Left engine will fail. You overstressed your left engine and caused critical damage to it.
they didn't on Qantas, but was that Qantas flight in Europe? Like, it only applies in the EU, of course, when you're flying to or from Europe. Also, let's see. Yeah, I need to set up that. Sorry, that is taking a bit of a while. Problem is, like, with this plane, I can't automatically let the stuff fail. So you want left engine failure? Is that what you want? Left engine fire? Oh, womp womp, they said. The lag delays everything. Interesting. Sorry about that. Alright, all's fine. Ooh. Okay, no worries. You can turn on again. Don't worry. It's all fine. So how was the Eurowings flight? Yeah, same problem. No care about passenger regulations, right? And that can't be. I'm pretty stuttery. Oh, what a shame. Sorry about that. I'm pretty stuttery. I will fix that for the next stream. I promise. Sorry about that. So all is fine. The fire can't be getting rid of. Come on. Get rid of the fire now. Discharge it. God damn it! Why can't I discharge it? Come on, discharge the fire. Uh-oh. Alright, that is not good. Alright, let's see what we got. What are we doing? So we have now descended.
Ryanair 001, contact Beef Island Tower on 118.4.
118.4. Bye-bye, Ryanair 001.
EET.
Oh.
Broken at 4,000 feet.
What?
Temperature.
That is...
Emitter 29 or T5.
That is...
Visibility 10. Sky conditions. View at 2500 feet.
Why is that?
Scattered at 3300 feet.
Okay, this is a bit of a problem.
Broken at 4,000 feet.
I'm in trouble.
Temperature 30. Dew point 25.
I think
Altimeter
for some reason, this is interesting. This is picking up some ATIS.
Automated weather observation.
This is broke. This airport is broken.
2115 Zulu. Wind 20085. Visibility 10.
Hey, control again, Runner 001. We have some issues talking to tower of the Tango Uniform Papa Juliet Airport, and so we will land. We will continue. We will now turn right, heading 044. We're at 3,000 feet, and we're going to do the RNAV approach of runway 25. This is a bit odd. I have no idea what's going on. This is completely hopeless. Alright, luckily the fire's gotten rid of. Let's see if we can...
Ryanair 001, San Juan Oceanic Center identified. Good evening, Beef Island QNH 29.88.
288, Ryanair 001. 88, okay. Good. So let's see if we can turn on the engine again. Can we get that going?
Ryanair 001, roger.
Alright, looking good. So the airport is actually right there. Something went seriously wrong here. Don't know what. Oh, someone's using the butter emoji. That's pretty cool. Starts lagging to me when you talk to ATC. Interesting. Alright, let's just do an extremely bad and hurt landing. Let me see if we can talk to tower again.
E00 feet.
No. It's like picking up some
300 feet.
It's like picking up some It's like this airport is like broken. I've never had that problem. Alright, let's not stall out, by the way. Oh great, we are. Come on. All's good, all's good, all's good, all's fine. Let's maintain 3,000 feet. Come on, don't stall out. You're good. You're okay. So what I will do now is, I guess, just circle to land. Something's really wrong. Like, first, I mean, obviously we have a left engine failure. And at this point, it's like so common that I won't even announce it on frequency. Cause, like, what's the point? I just don't know how to turn on the left engine. Come on, turn that on. Alright, you're good. Let's do flaps 30. So we can already put that out in one sitting. That will balloon us a little bit. We're just going to do a crazy circle. Landing her down. The runway is down here. Looks very parasitical. Looks nice. Let's do a landing. That was probably the worst stream ever. But you know, that always happens when I you know, haven't done a stream in like a week. I kind of have unlearned how to fly. I've done the worst flying ever, and the stream is even broken. Do a video about the A330 flight. Nah, it's nothing interesting. Just a passenger flight on economy. Although I did have a weird seat. Oh, shut up. I had the weirdest seat ever on. I was booked into 41. Oh my god, what's wrong with the airspeed? We're at 40 knots. 40 flaps. So I was booked into 41G, which was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, because it put me, like, that's where the cabin narrows down, and I was put in between two seats in front. So the in-flight entertainment was like on the seat of the right of me, in front of me. So it was like right here, and I had to look here to look at the screen. It was the oddest thing I've ever seen. No other airline would put their cabin like this. Normally they just, you know, omit one seat. You know what I mean? Like, it was really weird. All right, let's turn around and let's come in for a landing. Oh my god, we're at 100 knots. I kind of forgot that we have got one engine operation.
Terrain. Caution. Terrain. Pull up.
You're okay.
Terrain. Pull up.
You're okay.
Caution. Terrain.
More power.
Ryanair 001, contact Beef Island Tower on 118.4.
Roger, 118.4, bye-bye. And it doesn't work, because it's like some sort of weird shit. Alright. Okay, FSS, good day. Ryanair 01, final approach on 125.
Terrain.
See what they do. Okay. Whoa.
Ryanair 001, flight services, Terrence B. Lettsam International Airport, information whiskey. 2100 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 7. Wind 010 at 7 knots. Visibility 10 miles. Few clouds at 2,000 feet. Temperature 30 degrees C. Dew point 24 degrees C. QNH 1012. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Sync rate. Airspeed full.
My friends of UPS 747 captains. That was an insane landing. I mean, alright, considering we only had one of the two engines. That was... And a bit of crosswind. We have crosswind here. We have to see the wind. We have to evaluate the wind sock. That's actually not a lot of wind, is it? That was just a bad landing. Let's just turn around here on the spot. Maybe we have a right engine operation anyway, so taxiing to the right, to the left will be very easy. Come on, push it. Look at that. We can even do donuts here. Okay, there we go. That's worked out. Why do these planes always like steer and feel so tiny? Stop about the passengers are dead. It was okay. It was not a good landing, but it wasn't like the worst either. Would you shut up now? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to look at a replay of the flight in a second, but first of all, let me just quickly taxi, like at least pretend to do this realistically. This was really poor of a flight. You couldn't even feel that landing. It was 300 feet per minute. It was actually not that worst, bad of a landing. It was just the problem that we only have one engine going on and crosswind from the other side pushing us. It was a bit weird. My neck is bleeding. That was genuinely, considering the situation of that crazy approach, that wasn't the worst airmanship I've ever seen. You know? What the hell are you... Stop! Standard landing, 1.8... Look, this guy right here is happy, 1.1 G. And the standard is 1 G, so we're totally okay. We had quite a side slip here, of course, but we had some wins here too. Let's take a look at the replay. Stop saying that I did this poorly. Look at how crazy this approach was, of course. Look at it. How do you land when only one engine is operative? Probably better. Well, look. Okay, that was pretty shit. I'm gonna be honest. That was pretty ass. That was quite ass. I'll actually admit that. Nope. that was pretty damn bad. Honestly, that was pretty bad. I didn't like that. Womp womp. Well, we touched down. I mean, the plane would have been okay for sure. It was good. Right. Okay. Great. So, ladies and gentlemen, this, everybody, was the worst stream in my existence. I will go to bed and cry now. Tomorrow, I'll be doing without a lag in the voice. I'm sorry if the voice is lagging. It shouldn't be happening. Maybe I should restart the systems that do the mics and stuff. That hasn't worked. It was pretty bad. I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway and enjoyed me look like that was suffering. I suffered very much. Next time we will be back, maybe flying the A380 or something. I love you all very much. It was very nice to be back. And, it's always nice to return from vacation and see you guys being very unhappy about my flying. So, thank you guys so much. Enjoy your weekend. Have a beautiful one. And let's wait for the news of whatever's going on in Alaska. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. I love you all. Bye. Bye-bye.